Hello and welcome along, and in today's video we're going to be looking at how to connect a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 5 controller to your Nintendo Switch. This is the first video out of a series of two. In the second one we're going to be looking at how to connect an Xbox Elite 2 controller to your Nintendo Switch. So if you have one of those and you've got an Xbox, go and have a look. I'll leave a link up there where you can go and have a look at that video, and I'll leave a link down below in the description so you can go and have a look at connecting that one. But today we're primarily focusing on PlayStation controllers. Okay, so I've got an accessory here to show you, and it's called the Wingman Converter, and it's from Brook, and it's absolutely fantastic. It works flawlessly, and I've been extensively testing this, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. Okay, so it works with loads of controllers. So what I'll do is I'll leave a picture up there of the controllers that it works, some wired, some wireless, and there's been a version 1.2 update, which means we can connect our DualSense 5 controller to the Switch as well. So the people that do this are really on it. They keep updating it, and it's absolutely fantastic. And it's also had a few other extra updates, but primarily we're going to be focusing on connecting this one. Okay, so as I said, there's a few for the controllers that connect to it, and inside what you get is you get your dongle, and then you also get some stickers. Nice touch. And on the back, it's just a QR code on how to get hold of the manual and stuff. I'll leave a link below of where you can get the instruction manual and all that stuff on their website. Okay, so this is the dongle, and this is pretty much it. So USB at one end and USB at the other. This you obviously plug in if you're going to need to do a wired controller. So if you've got one of the controllers that you need to do wired, you will need to plug it in there. And then that there, that's a button, and that there, that's a button. They're also LEDs to indicate what kind of mode it's in. Dead easy on how to do it. All you do is you plug that end into your Switch dock. So you plug that in, and if I move that around as well, we can have a look, start looking at the LED, and then that's flashing there. That's looking for a device that it's last connected to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be pairing this up from fresh, and I'll be starting with this one, and I'll show you how to do that. So if we pop over to the Switch, if you have a controller connected already, all you're going to need to do is go to controllers, and then go to change grip order, and then that's it. It's disconnected this, so the LED's gone, so we know now that no other controller is connected to this. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the PlayStation 4 controller, and the pairing mode gets into pairing mode is exactly the same way for this as it is for this. And all you do is you come over to your dongle, and you press both the buttons either side, the bottom and the top one, until they start flashing like that. Then you want to get this into pairing mode, and you do that by pressing the PlayStation button and the share button, and hold that until this starts flashing. So you hold them down. There we go. Can you see it flashing like that? That means it's looking for a device, so it will be looking for this one. That stopped flashing, that means it's connected. That stopped flashing, that means it's connected. So on the Switch, there we go. Okay, done. And as we know, this is B on the Switch and this is A, so we know that is back. So A when you're ready. There we go. And we're done. Okay, as is for, we'll go into the settings here. We'll go down to controllers and settings, and then we'll just make sure all the buttons work as expected. A, B, 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 B. Up on the D-pad, down the D-pad. Z, L, Z, R, L, and R. Brilliant. Okay, so all these buttons are mapped beautifully. And also, this also has a turbo and a remap function as well. If you want to go and find out, I'll go link to the instructions on how to go through it in detail, but essentially that means you can have it turbo, so you can have this holding down, and it will hold down, and it will rapidly press A for you, or you can remap it. So if you wanted to, you could swap A and B over if you wanted, if that's your thing. You can do all of that. Okay, so let's come out of this, and then let's go back up to the sticks. Okay, so we're going to the left stick. Great. Down, yeah, perfect. And then the right stick. Perfect. And it also has rumble as well, and it also has motion, so we can go into Mario and we can show you this. Okay, so the rumble here is quite a deep rumble. It's a little bit different to what's on the DualSense, but it's a bit deeper. You can certainly feel it. It's not going to be HD rumble like the Switch is, but there's certainly rumble and you'll be able to feel it. Okay, so this is the way we show it. We're on here, and the way that you climb up the pole in Mario is you shake the controller left to right. Okay, there we go. So we know the gyro works. Okay. Feels great. And I think if you've got a PlayStation and you don't want to have to fork out on another controller, getting this adapter is perfect because you can use loads of different controllers with it. And with this one. Okay, so that's it. That's it for connecting the PlayStation 4 controller. Now we're going to move over and connect it to the DualSense 5. Okay, we're back now, and I've disconnected this controller and we're going to be connecting this one. So this one's currently connected, and the way you just connect that, as we did before, is go into that, go into change grip order, and it will disconnect. Now what that's doing is that's flashing slowly, so that's looking for a controller, one that's already paired to it, which is this one, but that's been off. So we're going to go and try and pair this one, and the way you put that into pairing mode is by holding that and share at the same time, and it will start blinking. And there, it's very, very faint, but it will start blinking. And we'll pair it to this. So again, what we're going to do is, just for ease sake, we'll just plug it in first so we know it's turned on, and then you hold down this button and this button and hold it down until it starts flashing really fast. Lovely. Then come over to your DualSense and you hold down the PlayStation and the share until it starts flashing, which it's doing. It is blinking. It's just very, very faint. And there we go. It's connected. Okay. Dead simple. And you'll see there on again, I'll have to do a close-up of this, the light, the blue, the lights in there are blue and they are solid now, and we know that that's connected. So again, what we'll do is we'll go down to settings just to show you all the buttons working. Down to all the way down here, test input devices, test buttons. So it's A, B, ZL, ZR, L and R. Okay, we know all they work. And if we go up to calibrate the motion sticks, we're going to do the left stick. Perfect, and the right stick. Perfect. And again, what we'll do is quickly whip into Mario as well, because I wanted to talk about rumble, because rumble is a lot more powerful than it is on the DualSense, and it's a sharper rumble. Okay, it feels really, really nice. I assume that that's the new rumble features that these have. You're not going to get your adaptive triggers, you're not going to get your adaptive rumble, but the rumble on it feels really good. Really good. Okay, and again, this is the kind of the easiest way we can test it. Without touching any buttons, we're going to climb up that pole. Lovely. Okay, so we know that motion and the rumble works. The rumble's fantastic on this. I really, really like that. Okay, so if you've got yourself a PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation 4 and you want to use it on the Nintendo Switch, this is a dead easy, dead simple adapter that you can plug into your dock that can just sit there, and you can play with these controllers as well. And as well, if I turn this one on as well, this will be on player 2 as well, so we know we can have a couple of controllers connected at the same time. And there we go. Disconnect them, and then that will be disconnected from this, and then if I plug that in and try to connect it, it will try to connect to this one again. So absolutely fantastic accessory. I'll leave a link down below of where you can get hold of this. Really nice accessory, and a really good that they've updated the firmware to be able to use for your DualSense. Fantastic. Okay, if you could do me a favour, if you could stick the thumbs up, it would be much appreciated. And if you do subscribe for me. And for you, what I'll do is I'll start giving you loads of videos on console accessories and all the tech accessories as well. That's it then. That's a look at the Wingman Converter from Brook. All the links down below. And until the next video. Bye bye.